I don't feel the need to rekindle it because you hurt me. You know, like, there's no point in me going back to anything, honestly. There's no going backwards with me. I spent an insane amount of time on TikTok this morning, so I have to turn my phone off for the rest of the day because no. 7 hours. 7 hours. 4 hours on TikTok. No, no. But happy Tuesday. I was supposed to have class today, but I heard that rain this morning. I heard it raining this morning. I said no, absolutely not. We're not going to. I'm not going to school. I'm not doing it. So with my braces, I don't like to use these because my bottom row of teeth, they're too close together, and when I use these, it hurt. So I like using these, but this takes so long. It's such a tedious process using it, but it gets my teeth super clean. But I'm gonna try to use these today because I'm feeling lazy. We're gonna switch to these. Fun fact: I actually used to date a dentist. It was very short-lived, but he told me that these are better. This is before I got braces, but he told me that the cocoa floss is actually way better because it expands in between your teeth and helps get all the plaque and the dirt out. Compared to these, these are like after you eat type. You know, like after you eat something and you want to clean your teeth, but it's better to use these to actually floss your teeth. Okay, wait. I'm gonna come back once I'm done. Oh shit. Okay, so how do y'all feel about rekindling friendships or spinning the block? Because for me, I used to be the type of girl that would spin the block. In my experience, it's like every time you do that, you just realize that the person hasn't changed. They haven't changed. And then it's like going back to going back to people from your past, even indulging in past habits that you know weren't good for you, it can really mess up your future. I feel like it can really take you on a different journey than one you want to be on. You know, like every time I rekindle something with a friend, it's never the same because at the end, especially if we fell out. Now, I don't have too many friends that I fell out with. I can probably count on one hand because that's just not what I do. I don't fall out with friends. But if we ended things on a bad term, or you did something to provoke me, or even I did something to hurt you, it's like at the end of the day, that's still gonna be on the back of your mind. At least for me. Like in my mind, I'm thinking of like rekindling with one friend, and it's just like, nah. We still have similar friends, so I see this person all the time. But it's like I don't feel the need to rekindle it because you hurt me. You know, like, and I just refuse. Now I'm just at a point, if you hurt me, you do something to hurt my feelings, and you know that, it's no rekindling. Like, and I get it, people are human. I get it. And that's one thing about me. Maybe that's that Gemini shit, because I can see both sides of the coin. You know, I can understand both perspectives. Like, people grow, people change. Like, my relationship with my mom, it's changed so much over the years. It's actually grown into something beautiful. Like, I went through that rough patch, middle school, high school, where I was not messing with my mom. Like, I really wasn't. Like, I really did not like my mom. Just because of the way she was treating me. But now I'm older and I see why she was acting that way. It's like, okay, now we're able to be closer. And she's changed. Like, my mom has grown. She's nicer now. She's more understanding. She's kind. And she's always been like that, but now it's more, I don't think that's my cup of tea anymore. And, I am 24. I'm turning 24 this year. And it's like, I feel like it's just a part of, like, growing. You're just maturing. Like, there's no point in me going back to anything, honestly. There's no going backwards with me. At this point in my life, I don't want to go backwards. Now, there are some habits I'm trying to get rid of, but when it comes to people, and places and things. I just don't want to keep going backwards, you know? Okay, we are done. Because I'm just feeling lazy today. I don't know if it's because it's raining, it's gloomy outside, what it is, but I'm feeling extremely lazy. So my car needs an alignment, and this is the thing. This is just one of those moments where I wish my dad was in my life. Like, I wish I had like a father figure, because I don't know shit about shit, and my mom knows about. That's what I get for talking shit about my dad. That was God saying you need to shut up, like for real. Oh, hold on. Hey! Okay, so for those who don't know, also excuse the fact that I don't have an bra, please. Big boobs matter. But so I'm currently licensed in DC. I went to nail school in DC and I took my license. There's this thing called, and I got my license in DC. I actually just renewed my license at the top of the month because they expire on the 1st. But I don't know, it's a word called reciprocity. I feel like that's the right word. Basically, where you can get your license moved over to another state and you can be licensed in that state. DC isn't really a state, but for what I'm trying to explain, it's a state. So I'm getting my license moved over to Maryland so I can be licensed in DC and Maryland so I can practice here. Yeah, I'm excited about that. And they were kind of dragging their feet on it, so I'm like, okay. They just sent the email saying they sent it over because I emailed them like 2 weeks ago. But they sent it, and that's all that matters. So, yay. And I think I have to pay like another fee to like do the application for Maryland, but it's fine. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I do not make up my bed. If you're a creative or if you're someone who just has lots of ideas, I think this is great. I got this from Lowe's. Yeah, Lowe's. It just actually has the chalkboard side and the whiteboard side.